The FedExCup Playoffs were supposed to be the crowning moment of the PGA Tour season, the best 50 players in the world battling for a spot in the Tour Championship and a share of the $20 million purse. But instead of a celebration of golf's elite, the BMW Championship has become a battlefield of withdrawals, injuries, and shocking no-shows. Daniel Berger was supposed to be at the BMW Championship. The three-time PGA Tour winner had qualified for the playoffs at number 60 in the FedExCup standings, but a persistent back injury has forced him out of the postseason entirely. Berger missed the cut in 4 of his last 5 events to end the regular season and also sat out the Wyndham Championship. According to PGA Tour officials, he is dealing with a back injury that has plagued him for weeks. His ranking of number 60 was barely enough to keep him inside the top 70, but it no longer matters. His season ends here. Robert MacIntyre's nightmare at the FedEx St. Jude Championship was just the beginning. The 30-year-old Scot shot an 82 in the opening round, his worst round ever on the PGA Tour. He withdrew before the second round, citing a knee injury. The injury was described as a cyst in one of his knees that has caused discomfort for several weeks. MacIntyre underwent an MRI, which revealed the cyst, and he was expected to undergo treatment with hopes of playing the BMW Championship. But the severity of the injury is now clear. MacIntyre will not tee it up at Berger. He entered the BMW Championship ranked number 36th in the FedExCup standings, needing at least a 3-way tie for 15th to advance to the Tour Championship. Without a single shot, his season is over.
Sepp Straka's withdrawal from the BMW Championship has stunned the golf world. The Austrian star, ranked number 5 in the FedExCup standings, pulled out of the event for a private family matter. His manager, Butler Melnick, did not disclose the nature of the family matter in a statement that said Straka had asked for privacy. The timing is shocking. Straka is number 5 in the FedExCup and was virtually guaranteed a spot in the Tour Championship. But there's a twist. Straka's withdrawal leaves a 49-man field for the BMW Championship at Berger. The Austrian native can still be bumped out of the top 6 of the European Ryder Cup standings by Shane Lowry or Ludwig Åberg this week. Either way, Straka is likely to be a pick, but the silence around his withdrawal is deafening. The withdrawals don't stop with Berger, MacIntyre, and Straka. According to reports, several other notable names are also missing from the Berger field. Cameron Smith, the world number 2, withdrew to treat a hip injury. He had been dealing with discomfort in his hip for months and decided to rest ahead of the Tour Championship. Smith's absence is a massive blow to the field and raises questions about his fitness for the season finale. Daniel Berger, as mentioned, is out with a back injury. Robert MacIntyre is out with a knee cyst. Sepp Straka is out for a family matter, and several other players are quietly missing from the field. The BMW Championship field has shrunk to just 49 players, and the questions are mounting.
With so many players withdrawing, the stakes at the BMW Championship have become even higher. Only 30 players will advance to the Tour Championship, and the bubble battle is now more intense than ever. Players like Patrick Cantlay, number 43 in the FedExCup, are at risk of missing the Tour Championship for just the second time in the last decade. He needs at least a solo 7th to qualify for his 6th consecutive Tour Championship. Gary Woodland, who entered the BMW Championship as the first one out of the Tour Championship field, is doing his best to solidify his place in the next round. He has the easiest path of any player outside the top 30, needing only a solo 48th out of 50 players to have a chance. The withdrawals have changed everything, and the players who remain are fighting for their seasons. At the top of the leaderboard, Wyndham Clark is leading the charge. The 2-time U.S. Open champion shot back-to-back 64s to reach 12 under par and hold a 1-shot lead over Gary Woodland. Scottie Scheffler, who won the St. Jude Championship by 8 shots, bounced back from an opening 72 to shoot 65 in the second round.
He is currently tied for 25th at 3 under par. Rory McIlroy shot a 69 in the second round and is tied for 8th at 7 under par. He is still in contention, but the questions about his form continue to linger. The BMW Championship is a no-cut event, so all 49 players will play all 4 rounds, but the field is smaller than anyone expected.